You ever look back at something that you really wanted, something that like you were just dying for, and now you look back and be like, thank God that thing didn't work out. At the time, it felt like you were rejected. It felt like you were last in line. You know, you felt ready. You felt like it was just the right thing for you. And then God still said no. Here's a fictional story, but a spiritual principle. There was this guy who applied for a job. He applied for what he thought was his dream job. It had the perfect title, the pay, it was life changing. It was life changing pay. The opportunity was everything that he had prayed for and more, or so he thought, okay? And then, he made it through every round of interviews, round after round. He prayed before he interviewed, he fasted, and then guess what he got? A rejection email. A rejection email hit his inbox and he was crushed. He was confused. He even questioned if God had truly heard him at all. But then, months later, the truth came out. And you know what happened? The company had closed. They laid off the whole department, and a lot of people were scrambling to find work. And in the midst of all of that, God had already opened another door for him, one that had better alignment, one that was with stronger leadership, and one, most importantly, that gave him peace. This reminds me that every closed door is not punishment. Sometimes it might be protection. Sometimes God blocks what you think is it so that he can actually guide you to what actually is. Okay, buddy. Okay. Proverbs 3:6 says, in all your ways acknowledge the Lord and he will direct your paths. And so that means that even when direction feels like it's disappointment, he is still guiding you. This is your reminder. Rejection isn't always about what you lack. Sometimes it's about what God knows and what you don't. And so if the door closed in that season, trust that it was for a reason, okay? God, he sees the whole picture. And we are just looking at one frame at a time. So keep the faith. Bet on you because God already did.